Hello,
Hello.
dear viewers, ladies and gentlemen, and heartfelt audience. This is indeed a momentous occasion in welcoming our guest of honor at today's seminary and plenary session. Indeed, I am delighted, privileged, and cherished to have the accompaniment of Mr. Jahurul Islam to talk and share a discourse regarding English literature, its history and its significance, the enlarged edition by William J. Long. William Joseph Long, William J. Long, was an American writer, author, naturalist, and a minister. He lived and worked in Stamford, Connecticut as a minister of the First Congregationalist Church. As a naturalist, he would leave Stamford every March, and often with his son Brian and two daughters, Louis and Ceisca, to travel to the wilderness of Maine. They had stayed there until the first October snows, although sometimes they would spend the whole winter, literally. In the 1920s, he began spending his summers in Nova Scotia, claiming the wilderness is getting too crowded. So what do you think about this line that he had been provocative, claiming that wilderness is getting too crowded? That's why he's spending his summers in solitary confinement, desolated isolationism.
The writer actually a man of solitude, and since many people are coming there to live, maybe the reason he doesn't like that. That's why he wants to get more isolated area to live.
Okay.
That's the main reason.
Okay. He wrote many of the wilderness experiences in the books Ways of Wood Folk, Wilderness Ways, Wood Folk Comedies, Northern Trails, and Wood Folk at School, and many others. Would you like to talk something about the preface, remark about or comment on
William J.
preface
Long.
of this book, William
This book?
Joseph Long?
William Joseph Long. He has written this guide. Actually, this is a guide and very short story of English literature. And from my student life, I have read this book and I found a very good guide to study history of English literature. And now we have selected this book, and Jedi Mahmood wants to begin with the first chapter.
Yeah, staging the
Yes,
seminary
let's begin
and
the first
plenary
chapter.
session. Okay.
I have already told you that this book is a guidebook. This is not elaborate book. It is a very good
Lucid
guide.
and succinct, precise
It is a
and
very good
and
guide
brevity,
for the students and for the newcomers.
really concise.
Yes.
Okay. With the introductory preface and note, let's not furthermore digress. So, and flounder. English Literature, Chapter 1, Introduction, the Meaning of Literature. Hold the highway and let thy ghost be laid. Chaucer's Truth. On, you noblest English, follow your spirit. Shakespeare's Henry V. So the shell and the book, a child and a man were one day walking on the seashore when the child found a little shell and held it to his ear. Suddenly he heard sounds, strange, low, melodious sounds, as if the shell were remembering and repeating to itself the murmurs of its ocean home. The child's face filled with wonder as he listened. Hearing the little shell apparently was a voice from another world, and he listened with delight to its mystery and music. Then came the man explaining that the child heard nothing strange, that the pearly curves of the shell simply caught a multitude of sounds too faint for human ears, and filled the glimmering hollows with the murmur of innumerable echoes. It was not a new world, but only the unnoticed harmony of the old that had aroused the child's wonder. Do you reminisce and recollect the incident of Dickensian prose, David Copperfield, and we have little Emily, who's the heroine of the story, and even we have the hero, David Copperfield. So who's having a nostalgic um, memorabilia experiences at the seashore, collecting seashells and pearls.
What is the main theme here? The writer wants to explain what is literature. He's giving the meaning of literature. Literature is an old thing. Literature is the thing that we need to understand in its sweet perspective. A thing is falling. You see a thing is falling, but the writer will see its artistic mood of falling. So a thing becomes a literature, maybe a good old thing, maybe a new thing, maybe an incident, when it gives you artistic mood. So that's why the boy found a piece of shell and then he held it in his hand and some sound was made and he created a new world. This is the part of literature. Literature will make you new world, give you new sensation, give you new ideas. But the thing is old. So the thing is how your emotion is grown in you is the theme.